This is one of the must-haves for the Honda Civic. Let's go.
All right, so listen to this, ready? Right here. We'll come over here. Up here it's still a little bit, but everything else super solid.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Chris Time, and today we are going to be installing something on the Type R. The Civic Type R has little to no sound deadening. The main and most obvious reason is weight reduction. Sound deadening could add up to 100 pounds in weight alone. Out of the factory, it has a super quiet exhaust, but like this being such an aggressive looking car, it needs to have that sound. I have the AWE exhaust installed. It sounds super nice, but if I'm driving in the highway, sometimes it gets annoying, and sometimes I wish that the car could be a little bit quieter at times, because it's super hard for me to hear my passengers. It's hard for us to have a conversation because we're screaming and like we can't hear each other. My buddy Gino, he actually suggested that we install sound deadening on our car, because he actually did it on his own Type R and he saw a major difference. So in today's video, he's actually gonna come visit, and we're gonna be installing some sound deadening in our car. But first, here is a before. So starting up the car, it looks like it's around like the 66 decibel mark, maybe 67. Yeah, around 66 to 67 decibels for just sitting still. So it's around 78, maybe 80 decibels while driving the car. Now, I got this product on Amazon. I'll be linking it down below in the description. I got a pack of 2 so that it'll be enough for the doors, for the front doors, the passenger doors, and also the trunk. And it's going to be more than enough. You're probably going to have like 1 or 2 extra sheets remaining. So let's get started.
You just want to kind of get a panel popper right in here, and then you just want to kind of wedge it in, push up a little bit. Since this, I'm assuming this door panel hasn't been taken off before?
Nope.
It'll probably take a little bit more work. Kind of have to slide back sometimes. Ooh.
You got to hear it like click.
There we go. And it pops up. There we go. Whole thing comes out. Just unclip these 2. Go.
Cool.
And then you just have this one screw, and that's the only thing holding the door on besides all the clips that are around.
It's that easy.
It's that easy.
Wow.
So get that screwdriver.
No, you're good. It's not gonna hit it.
All right. There we go. And just go all around.
Making me nervous.
Yeah, it's fine. You can get new clips. They should be fine.
All right.
There we go.
Oh, shit.
And it's off. We just want to get behind all this. So there's this like goopy black stuff right here, right?
Is that just like stuck on?
Yeah, it just kind of stretches and it sticks on real easy. But you just want to take these off. So I'm going to use one of these. Just get it behind here. Best I can. And just pop that out. Just like that. And there's one over here. Same thing. And you gotta make sure you unplug this right here. You just push that little clip in the side and pull it out. And then you just start peeling it down. Real slowly so it doesn't get everywhere. But
No, it's like a little paste.
it is. It's like a tar putty kind of situation. We are gonna have to roll your windows up though. So,
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, so we might have to, maybe we can just plug this into this and it might work. There we go. Now we have access to the whole back panel. And you can hear how hollow it is when you knock on it.
Yep.
I showed you mine earlier, it's real. See, it's hollow enough to make the dogs bark. You just want to spray some alcohol on, and you want to go inside, wipe down every spot that you're going to be putting the panels on, just to make sure they stick well. Once that's all clean, you just start grabbing these, and then you want to measure out how much space, and you just cut them accordingly, peel off the backing, and stick them in. And so this car, you don't really have to worry about messing with the window too much, because the window is far forward from the panel. But in a lot of other cars, you need to check and make sure you're going to have enough clearance there. You definitely don't want to mess up your ability to open and close the window in this process. So take your roller, and you just roll it all on, make sure it's stuck on there good. In mine, I've actually put thick, like acoustic foam down here, just to kind of help with the speaker sound, which we can actually do a little bit of. I brought some extra, so and it's not even close to messing with the window at all. So definitely not worried about it in this car. See how much better that sounds now.
Oh yeah.
Except down here, it's still tingy and echoey, and so you want to try to make the inside of the door panel as close to like a speaker housing as you can. You want it to be firm, you want it to be not echoey, you want the sound to bounce off of it well, and then that will also keep from the road noise outside. It'll keep that from getting in as much. Now, since this is curved right here, what I'm going to do is cut off a corner. And then always save your scraps, because you can put these wherever you want later. Oh yeah, that slides back there so nicely.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize how easy this is to install.
It's really not hard. It just looks intimidating because, yeah, you're seeing all this. It's the part of the car that when you see, it looks like it's total. But
exactly.
It's not. It's just a really good mod that I think more people need to think about doing to their cars, because it makes a huge difference. All right, so I just got some acoustic foam here that I cut up, and I'm just gonna take little pieces from it, and where there might be little rattles, like right here where this clip is, right here where this is, from vibration of the car, vibration of the speakers, anything like that, it can cause these to rattle, and you'll hear it and you'll know it's there, and it'll be annoying. So this is just a nice little precaution. You just cut a real small piece like that, and then you just take it here, wrap it around, tuck it in there, and so it literally does nothing but pads that, so it won't rattle, it won't make any noises, it won't ever drive you crazy. And we'll do the same on this side.
Sometimes when I play my music, we hear rattling here. So we're gonna solve that issue today, since we already have this opened up. So for this one, I was told you just have to pull it this way, because there's just clips that's holding it in place.
There you go.
Cool.
Those two clips. Push that in, pull it out, and then we'll take that out of the housing and just wrap it with some electrical tape.
So here's the rattling. Wow, look how loose that is.
So we're just gonna put some electrical tape around here, maybe in here if we have to, in between there, but just until it's solid, so it doesn't do this anymore, because I dealt with this for a long time. It's very annoying. There's these little push tabs. There's one here and one here, and you just try to get your nail in there and push it in. I don't know if I can show. Here, I can do this. Push that in. And then it should, like it just did a second ago, pop out just like that. There we go. And then take this out by these tiny little tabs. There's 1, 2, 3. But if you get at least one of them out, you can kind of just pull the casing out to the side and they will sort of pop out. Pop one of them out. Pop the second one out. And there we go, it's out. We take our electrical tape and we are going to wrap it around here. You just want to make sure you avoid those 3 tiny clips there so it goes back into the housing without any issues. You don't want to cause any issues there. And then we'll test fit it back into the housing. First of all, make sure it fits, but also wrap tape around this as well. Okay, well that at least doesn't, when I just turn it, it doesn't move.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that'll definitely help out a lot.
should have fixed the rattling, hopefully. We'll grab that housing. Just take it, put it back in there. And the electrical tape should not affect the fitment at all, but it can make it a little bit tougher to get in, just because there's a little more friction there than before, I guess, but it'll also fit in there tighter. There we go. And it just slides right in, clips into place. See, it still moves there a little bit, but I don't think that's going to be bad. Make sure you plug it back in. Don't forget to do it. I've forgotten, and it's terrible. And then just kind of, might have to punch it in a little bit, but there we go. Nice and easy. All right, so listen to this, right? Right here. We'll come over here. Up here it's still a little bit, but everything else super solid.
So for the rear doors, this is gonna be really tough to take off, especially if it's your first time taking this off.
Yeah, you really want to try to get it up in here and kind of push straight up like that. It's real tough. Once you get it up a little bit, try to work your way over if you can, and then The rest should pop off. These back ones are just tougher for some reason. The front ones are a little bit easier to get off.
We've actually broken a clip, which is normal. It's just that one right there, but that's fine. It's still gonna like go on. And
it has these 2 big clips. It's got a bunch of little ones. This happened on mine. It's not a big deal at all. It just sounds real scary when it happens.
But yeah, once you take it off, then it's pretty much the same as the front. There's like a Phillips screw right there that's holding this in place. This one actually is connected, so you gotta be careful when taking the door panel off, because you're gonna have to disconnect this. And then that's the plug that I was talking about earlier.
Just want to come in, same as the front. You just push this little thing up and it slides right out. And there's the door panel.
There's that goo again.
There's too much of it. There's way too much. It's everywhere.
What kind of clips are these? You just like...
I'm not sure. Oh, you can just pinch them.
Yeah, just pinch them.
Right. Let's see. What do we do? Yep. Wow. Wow, I really should have done that. Peel it down a little bit more on the sides.
So here you go, guys. This whole thing is covered in the rear, just like how it is in the front. We got some right here as well. So this is what the rear looks like, guys. So I tried my best to cover everything. So there's like a little bit of space in between, but that's completely fine. But yeah, I pretty much have this all covered. And we're pretty much almost done. We're just putting everything back together. Pretty easy install. So this is the car with the sound deadening on. So there you go, guys. We're finally done installing the sound insulation on the car. It made a huge difference, like as you can see on the video where we had the decibels, made a huge difference.
Honestly, I was really surprised by how much this impacted the car, because it does have the track exhaust, it does have the engine mount. I thought that would create a lot of vibration and that'd be really hard to get rid of, but it's quiet in there. It still sounds great, but it's quiet. It's not irritating at all. It's comfortable to ride in. I think that made a huge difference.
It's definitely worth it, guys. This is, like he said, it's the most underrated mod that you can do to your car. It's definitely a must-have, especially if you have a aftermarket exhaust and you're tired of all the drone and you think it's too loud. Definitely the way to go. We also saw the rattling on the speaker, because if you listen to music, you listen past like around like 18 marker, you usually hear like this rattling noise, but we fixed it.
Yeah, the FK8 Civics definitely are, some people call them rattle boxes. They are Hondas, end of the day, so they're gonna rattle.
So if you haven't done it already, guys, go ahead and install this on your car. It's not that hard. It's just like popping off the panels, which is, you know, the clips are gonna break, but that's normal. You can always buy replacement ones.
We didn't break much at all.
No, we didn't break one. We probably broke like one.
There was one tiny clip on one of the window switch module, or window switch panels that broke off, but that was all.
That was it. That was all. So I forgot to do this during the daylight, but he has the black Type R, and then obviously my blue Type R. Guys, if you want to follow him on Instagram, what's your handle?
Pino Emilio.
Yeah, make sure you follow him. It's gonna be right here.
I don't post a lot of car stuff. Don't expect a lot of car stuff. It's personal account.
If you do like this video, be sure to hit that like button and comment down below what you guys think of this video, or if you have any future suggestions on what kind of videos that I should be making on the channel in the future, comment down below because I want to know. I make Honda Civic content as well as Accord videos. I also do Temu, Amazon, you name it, I review it. Thank you all for watching. This is Chris Time, and peace out.